Luke spends time with his best friend Garrett. They talk about how Luke wants to do his babysitter, Ashley, but Garrett did not realize Luke's mom was listening and tried to change the subject. Shortly after, the bell rang and Ashley arrived. Luke's mom explains everything Ashley needs to know for the night and leaves with her husband to a Christmas party. Garrett also leaves to give Luke the alone time he wanted with Ashley. Luke was 12 years old and Ashley was 18. She was making a call in the kitchen and Luke came in with a bottle of champagne. Ashley took the bottle immediately since Luke was underage, but somehow they ended up drinking together and watching a movie. Luke was the nicest kid you'll ever meet. He was patient and thoughtful, not even wanting to kill a spider, and Ashley found his maturity charming. But Luke wanted more and made a pass at Ashley, to which she rightfully rejected. But as they sat and watched the movie, Ashley heard a noise behind her. She went to check it out, but it turned out it was nothing, and then things started getting worse. Luke and Ashley ran and hid from these unknown assailants in their home. Ashley was scared, and Luke tried to do everything to protect her. But Ashley knew everything there is to know about Luke, and she realized the assailant was wearing a mask belonging to Luke. She came out of the closet and asked this person to take off the mask. It turns out it was Garrett. Ashley was fuming. She was completely petrified, and it was just a prank. She scolded Luke for creating such a stupid ploy to get to second base. Luke went after her, slapping her in the process as she fell off the stairs. He tied her down as he laughed and frolicked with Garrett. Luke became a whole different person, unrecognizable. He was mad that all Ashley ever did was choose the bad boys. He was in love with Ashley, but she never gave him a chance, and this was payback. Garrett was starting to get scared. This was supposed to be a prank, and now things were getting out of hand. He wanted to stop, but Luke calmed him down and brought him under control. While this was happening, they received an unexpected visit. It was Ashley's boyfriend, and he wanted to see her, but Luke did not want to open the door. Ricky had to trick him into doing so. Ashley heard his voice and tried to scream, but Garrett was guarding the door. Ricky knew she was here and went around searching, but he saw broken glasses on the floor and he knew something was up. But before he could react, Luke hit him with a baseball bat. He fought back until Garrett came in with a shotgun. He ended up tying both of them together and tormenting them. It turns out this was Luke's plan all along. He texted Ricky to come, and Garrett did not like this very much. They were a team, and Luke seemed to be making unilateral decisions. As the time went by, Ashley tried to create dissension between them. Ashley found a piece of glass and tried to break away from the chair, and she was getting closer. But Luke thought the show was boring and decided to play home alone with Ricky's life. Ashley ended up cutting herself out of the chair to try and save Ricky, but Luke ended up killing him anyway. Ashley was broken and tried to run for her life. Luke asked Garrett to go after her. It was a tussle, but he ended up bringing her back in. Ashley's ex-boyfriend arrived after Luke made a call to him. He wanted to set him up and asked him to write an apology note for Ashley. He wanted her back since he screwed up their relationship, but Luke killed him immediately after finishing his note to pin everything on him. While this was happening, Ashley finally got through to Garrett and he decided to free her, but Luke did not like this very much and ended up shooting his best friend. All that was left was him and the love of his life. Ashley realized in the moment that he was never going to let her go. If he could not have her, then her life wasn't worth living, and he ended up stabbing her in the neck. Luke had to clean and set up the house perfectly to make him look innocent. He put everything in the right place and found a way back to his room. His parents arrived shortly and started screaming in horror. Luke's mom went to check in on him immediately if he was safe, not knowing her son was a true sociopath. But information came in from the police. It turns out there was one survivor. It was Ashley, as Luke watched from his windows, knowing he didn't completely succeed. Moral of the story?